Okay, so let's do a little recap. So, first we had the Russian collusion allegations. So, we were supposed to get the proof that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians any minute now. Any minute they would nail him down and would have the incontrovertible proof that Donald Trump colluded with the Russians, that he's a Russian agent, a Russian spy, Donald Trump. But then, after 2 years of investigations, of hundreds of witnesses that have testified, tens of millions of dollars spent, innumerable resources spent on this whole investigation, nothing came out. There was no indictment, nothing, no proof of anything, no collusion. So it was a total hoax. Okay. So then, of course, the Democrats had a problem. Well, if there was no Russian collusion, they had to come up with something, because one thing was clear: Donald Trump had to be impeached for whatever reason. So luckily, now this whistleblower allegations came up from this guy who was supposedly who is a registered Democrat who used to travel with Joe Biden, I believe, and now this is supposed a whistleblower who has the proof that Donald Trump put pressure on the Ukrainian prime minister or Ukrainian some politician, right? And this is, although, as I said, this guy is a Democrat, so he has a vested interest in bringing Donald Trump, a Republican, down. And although we have seen the transcript of the telephone where Donald Trump allegedly put that pressure on, and there is no sign of any pressure at all, and this is although that Ukrainian politician testified that he didn't feel pressured by Donald Trump at all, right? But in anyway, so now the Democrats are now building up this huge thing out of nothing, basically, because Donald Trump needs to be impeached. And now, if this turns out to be another hoax, then it's clear that the Democrats are not going to give up. Then they're going to come up with something else. Then the next allegations will be that Donald Trump molested a child. And if this is going to turn out to be a hoax, then the next thing is going to be Donald Trump hired a killer to assassinate someone. And if this is gonna turn out to be a hoax, then the next thing will be Donald Trump performed satanic ritual killings, or something even outrageous. So they're never gonna stop. There's always be the next more outrageous thing. And the crazy thing is that Donald Trump, before he ran for president, before he became president, he was like the model citizen. Like, he was a cultural icon. Like, everyone wanted to be Donald Trump. Everyone wanted to be with Donald Trump. Singers and rappers and artists were using his name. He would show up, I believe, in rap videos, in music videos, and in movies, and it was the greatest thing ever. And everybody loved Donald Trump. And I mean, this guy is just really an absolute cultural icon. He's like an American icon. He even if he had a good start, I think he was funded by his father with 100, or even if it was 400 million. This is to make several billions out of a couple hundred millions. This is not something that is, just, oh yeah, everyone can do it. No, absolutely not. There's so many people who are born rich, and they become complete losers, and they become drug addicts and just total losers. But Donald Trump, no, he built an empire, a huge, gigantic empire. And just the idea that someone like him, someone who, when you look back at the interviews that he did with Oprah 30 years ago, he has a profound love for his country. And even back then, he was saying exactly the same things that he's saying now. And back then, there was not a single sign that he was a supposed racist, white supremacist. No, there was everyone who worked with him says that he was a great boss, that there was not the slightest sign that he was a racist, and he was just a great human being. He never drank. He doesn't drink. He's just like a consummate businessman and just a winner. Just someone to look up to, right? And the minute he wanted to run for president, he became Nazi, Hitler, Satan, devil incarnate. And so this is never gonna stop. And this shows that representative democracy, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys, because you can put the most perfect dude up there, like the most successful dude, the most competent, but the opposite side is always gonna find something wrong with him. Well, especially the Democrats, the Republicans are not as vicious. Maybe they should be. But the Democrats are absolutely, this is like vicious, like diabolical hysteria. And this shows, representative democracy is this is it. It's done. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. We tried it. It does not work. Because people always concentrate on the person. They just want this perfect person. There's no perfect person. And even you can have a perfect person, but that perfect person will be implementing measures and regulations which are completely destructive. So even if you have an angel politician with an angel character and an absolute pure morality, what does it matter if he's just gonna be completely destructive to the country? So the solution here is direct democracy, where you don't vote for a politician, you don't vote for a person, you vote for a measure. And then if that measure doesn't work out, then the people see this, they understand, okay, oh shit, well, it didn't work out. And then we need to vote for a different measure to fix that, not for a politician. So those are my thoughts on this whole matter. Thanks for listening.